Hi there, long time no see. Sorry for the long absence, but my camera was out of order and now it's back in order, so I'm still working with a shitty piece. And what's more important, I was working hard on my degree, which I got, so I'm back and I'm trying to make a few videos, although hardly anyone is watching them. So, what do we have today? I found an interesting video on TallJim01's channel about 17 questions. He found it on another channel by, what's her name, Other Juicy Star 07. Those are 17 questions, rather random stuff, but I like these kind of games, so why not just do it. The question number 1 is, how did you get your YouTube username? Well, years back, when YouTube wasn't in existence, I had a different username and I was often made fun of because of that username. I wasn't really active on the web at the time. In 2004, when I joined the Animetric forum, I finally and eventually needed a username, and I wanted to have something that was free of connotation, so I chose 42317. 42317, what's the origin of 42317? Well, 42317 is a number that is written on these dog tags. If you're German, you know what it means. At least if you've done national service, you know what 42317 means, or what you have to read out of that. Question number 2. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? Yeah, I want to change my name. I don't think that I think she's talking about real names. I don't really like my real name, but there are worse names, and this is a question that just not worth thinking about. I mean, I don't want to change my name. Why should I? Number 3. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? Well, I'd step up to him and say, you guy, study more. 1 hour a day of studying will save you a lot of trouble in the next 20 years. Number 4. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? Well, I never really mastered that. I learned to do small bubbles and they quickly explode, so it's nothing really big in the true sense of the word. I think I first did it when I was 10 or 11. What did you want to be when you were little? Well, when I was little, I wanted to be a railroad conductor. Number 6. What do you order at Starbucks? I don't go to Starbucks. Well, I don't mind coffee. I like coffee in a way, but I don't drink coffee on a regular basis. So whenever I drink coffee, I go like this. I become really nervous because because the caffeine is just too much for me. Number 7. What's the hardest you ever laughed? Well, I can't remember that, actually. But I remember one incident where I was talking to a guy. It was when I was doing national service, and he came from Eastern Germany, and he lived. His home address was Oststraße, like Eastern Street, and I found this so funny that I laughed and fell from the chair under the desk, and he kicked me. Well, not hard, but he wasn't really fond of that joke. Number 8. If you could play any musical instrument, which would it be and why? Tough question. Well, I guess that would be the piano, because when I was a kid, I saw that Tom and Jerry cartoon where Tom plays a piece by Franz Liszt, and Jerry keeps bothering him, and I found that piece so great that I wanted to play it, but since I'm from a poor family, we never had a piano and I never learned, and I think I'm getting too old now to really do it, despite the fact that I still don't have any money for a piano. Question number 9. What's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? I don't know. I guess I watch a movie or play games. Number 10. What's your favorite movie? Well, in fact, I don't really have a favorite movie. There's not that one single movie that I would say I couldn't live without it, or I need to watch it once a year or something. I guess that The Lord of the Rings comes close. Those are already 3 movies. Question number 11. What's one food you cannot live without? Well, I guess that would be... what would that be? I guess fried noodles with cheese and salt. Number 12. What's your favorite dessert? Well, I don't really care about dessert, so... Number 13. What's your favorite pizza topping? Well, that would be cheese. In fact, I eat cheese with a pizza underneath and not a pizza with cheese on top. Number 14. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? Well, in fact, I would rather be invisible, because reading minds would be difficult, because if you think about it for a moment, how you think, you will realize that you jump very large spaces, so you don't really think the way you speak. Thinking is a very strange process that can hardly be explained. So if you try to read minds, you would actually experience emotions and see pictures flickering by, and then at the end maybe you'll have a clear thought, but reading minds is just not feasible. What did you do for your last birthday? Well, nothing. Over the years, my friends have dispersed all over the world. They found jobs, wives, and what have you. And so, yeah, inviting them for my birthday has become rather futile. And, having a party with 2 or 3 people that are available is just, well, it's just not a party, Number 16. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? A selfish wish. Well, I guess I would wish for enough money to live my life, to pay my rent, or to pay for food and for clothes and whatever I need. That's all I ask for. Number 17. What does OMGHHKP mean to you? Well, how about oh my god, hilariously half-sized kid penis?